How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Grand Theft Auto: The Trilogy. And in today's episode, I just received a phone call from the fuck's his name? Caesar. I can't believe I forgot Caesar's name. Nice car, bitch. Nice hat too, actually. I like your outfit. Fucking trolley piece of garbage. So yeah, he called me to tell me the Yay is leaving San Fierro. I still don't know what the fuck that means. What the fuck is the Yay? I guess it's like cocaine or something, I guess. I don't know, really. I think it is. It's like a slang term for cocaine. What happened to your fucking lowrider, bro? This one behind you looks how it's supposed to, and yours all fucked up. Alright, we gotta buy this stupid fucking place. You gotta be fucking kidding me, I don't have enough cash to do 0 missions. I don't have enough cash to do 0 missions. Alright, never mind, this whole episode goes to shit already. Nice. We're gonna go into the CJ missions. Out of my way. Ah, I thought it was a shortcut. Man, this guy's car just cannot catch a break, can it? Oh, you fucking asshole. Or are we having a fucking race? What's with all these lowriders chasing after me? I think I entered some kind of lowrider war. What the fuck? Man, this episode's fucking weird already and I haven't done anything yet. Where's my save point? Oh, it's because I'm doing the Yay mission? I don't give a fuck. I don't want to do that. I'm doing this mission. I'm never gonna do that. I don't think I even did it once in the original playthrough. Maybe I'll do it once. I don't know.
What the fuck is going on?
Have you found the Yay that leaves San Fierro?
Those assholes keep saying shit
I have
to me.
this burn energy drink. This one is the original. I had a mango flavored one before and it was pretty good. I got a feeling original will be a bit better. Can you guys? Yeah, it is a bit better. Doesn't taste how I expected it to, but it is pretty good. Look at that big wrecking ball. I wonder if I can ride it. I know it's one of those missions that have a lot of like alternative methods to do it. Like I could just walk in and blow everybody up with a rocket launcher, but I also could, I guess, steal the wrecking ball and maybe try using that. Usually what I do is I just simply, walk in, get into one of those trucks, that one over there, and then I just drive into all these containers, destroying them. But I think you can actually use the crane to do it anyway, instead. Yeah, I never did this before like this. That's cool. I hope they can't pull me out of the crane, because that would really make it fucking stupid and really pointless. There's a mission exactly like this later in the game. But instead of destroying shit, you have to lift cars out of a boat. Oh wait, there's a container really far. Also, I think this is easier than... I never did this before, but it seems easier than when you get into a truck, because when you get into a truck, all the construction workers are chasing after you. Oh, I can't reach the last one. This crane doesn't have that much of a reach, I guess. Oh, that sucks. See, now there's a hole in that weird textured part of the ground that I was keep talking about before when we arrived in San Fierro, because I was really curious, because I remember the first time I've been here, that entire hole was just a hole in the ground, like I could fall through it and it just didn't load it. But I never took a picture of it, and I was like, why the fuck didn't I took a picture of something this fucking messed up? Well, alright, the crane was fun and all, but I guess we gotta fucking leave. Loads of them.
What was you saying? Hey, ain't this fun? Easy.
Shit, watch it, bro.
Pleasure doing business with you. Bring it on, buddy.
What an... Oh, he killed his friend.
Bang, bang, bang. Learn how to drive. Come on, the bitch. You enjoying your day?
Ah, shit.
Can I have this?
Not gonna lie, this is not how I meant to do this. You son of a bitch. I need some distance. I then blew up. What is he, immortal? Oh, come on. I hope I'm immortal too in that case. We're gonna have a little fucking... Keep ramming it. Seeing like NPCs come out of the houses and it's like so fucking annoying. Not to mention this thing controls really annoying too. Cause it's like the back wheels turn instead of the front wheels, so it controls a bit more like... That's one fucking sturdy truck, holy shit. It controls like a forklift. If you're forklift certified, you probably know how forklift fucking controls. I guess I can just run into the red barrels and destroy it that way. I don't need to worry about me dying. Kings?
What's all that damn clatter?
He's the foreman, right? Foreman
Holy
Spike.
crap, I didn't see nothing.
Yeah, so I guess you have to do it anyway. Because you now have to fucking kill... By the way, this whole mission's premise is that I gotta murder a bunch of innocent fucking construction workers, all because one of them probably called my sister hot. Probably said something inappropriate. This is the premise of this mission. Catcalling will not be tolerated, and it will be punished by death.
Oh God, no!
The only instance when this really shitty fucking voice quality in this game actually makes sense. How about you fucking driving too, you fucking dumbass? I really wish I could fucking kill this guy because he's so annoying. Guess my fucking neighbors will never finish their construction. I hope I get paid enough to actually do the zero missions, because I really wanted to just get these fucking missions out of the way so I will not have to fucking worry about doing them later. This guy in the truck just watches his foreman fucking be buried in the fucking cement. That's pretty messed up, actually. Look at the texture in the ground, it's fucking disgusting. Oh, he disappeared. He fled at this fucking sight of this. I got paid nothing for this. What the fuck? What's the point of me doing missions if I don't get paid? Look, I need to get fucking paid. I need the money for the properties.
Jethro, dude.
Hey, Jethro, what up?
Well, I was talking to Caesar, and don't get me wrong, dude. I mean, you are one out there dude when it comes to driving, man. But Caesar, he told us how many cars you get through, dude. And me and Dwayne were
Well,
like,
none of them are mine, so it doesn't
What's
matter.
your point, Jethro?
no point, man, no point. Just that there's an advanced driving
Jeffro
school,
seems like a cool guy, like he would actually fit in with like CJ and all his friends.
Driving
Shame I don't talk
man,
to him
exactly what you trying to say,
more.
man?
Nothing, man, nothing. It was Dwayne's idea. I think you're, cool and shit.
Thanks, bro, so
better
nice
go,
of you.
CJ.
Nobody
I'll see
tells
you
me that.
later.
I want to save the game. So he told us that we can go to the driving school to increase our driving skill level, and to be honest, I will do that, but I'll do that later. I don't give a fuck at this point.
You got it?
Hey, my cousin just called me. He gave me a tip about a
Catalina?
going to San Fierro to score yay.
Was it Catalina?
Shit. We gotta find out who's supplying those cats.
Read your mind, Holmes. I picked him up at the Mulholland intersection.
Yeah, it's
I'm
pretty
trailing
good.
him now.
Okay, I'm coming to meet you.
Better make it fast, Holmes. These boys are hanging
I got a
around.
lot of these burned drinks. I just bought like a bunch of them at some point. Where am I supposed to go? Other side of the map? Awesome. Just what I needed to do. We're 8 minutes in, not bad, but how do I get like any fucking car? Look at the moon, so huge. Guess this will do. Maybe I should have taken a train. I feel like CJ said that to me. Need to exercise more. I've been over the weekend doing some stuff, and partially why this episodes in this week came out a bit later than they should have. Mainly the one on Monday, because it's Monday today and I still haven't uploaded the episodes that were supposed to come out this week. I'll get around to that when I'm done with this. By the way, can you fucking spot something strange in the background? What's that? Is that a forest fire? No, that's just a fucking enormous mission marker. Looks really fucking funny. I always kind of find it funny whenever like there's like a small thing in a video game or like in anything, like like a mission marker. They're usually like just a small circle on the ground. But in this mission, for some fucking reason, that mission marker is the fucking size of a fucking town. Like, in case you don't know where Caesar is, let us highlight the entire fucking town that he's nearby, just so you realize where he's in. Also, why the fuck is Caesar so far away? What's his deal? I don't have a path telling me. What the fuck was that? I don't have a path telling me where to go. Oh, it's just really well applied grass. That's what it is. Beautiful. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. If you follow me on Twitter, I just kind of seen that I'm shitting on this game at every opportunity I have. Yeah, looks good. I've been playing a little bit of the Sackboy: A Big Adventure yesterday. Still haven't finished the medium, even though I like it a lot. Made a video about it, and yeah, it's good, even though I kind of don't give a fuck about the story, but it definitely looks really nice, and kind of plays like a nice fucking Resident Evil-like puzzle adventure game. It did creep me out once, where I actually jumped a bit. There was like a mirror thing going on, where like there's a hallway with a mirror in it, and you're passing by it, and nothing happens, but on your way back, like there's like a little girl in it, and it fucking creeped the shit out of me. Wish real life was like this. You know, like you're one-out shortcut off a mountain, just fucking drive off. Fucking sturdy cars, they never bent inwards or anything like that. Wish cars in real life were like this. They made them different in the 90s, that's it. Cars nowadays are all fucking shit. Now where could Caesar be? I don't know. If only the game put a fucking enormous mission marker to tell me where Caesar's hanging out. Also, which fucking way do I go to reach him? Oh, that one's a little bit closer. See, this is like the old school Grand Theft Auto San Andreas experience. You gotta figure out a path to Caesar on your own. Nobody's gonna fucking tell you which way to go. So the sky's doing some weird shit, but at this point I don't really expect the sky not to be doing any weird shit, to be honest. Yeah, Sackboy is... You know what? It's a fun game, but for... Oh my god, what the fuck? But for a Little Big Planet game... I mean, I guess it's a spin-off of Little Big Planet, but why the fuck is customization on the go gone and you have to do it in the, like, overworld? Why do I have to fucking pay for customization outfits with money instead of collecting them in the levels? You still collect a lot of them in the levels, but there's a lot of them that you have to buy. By the way, main issue, why the fuck do the skins I had in Little Big Planet 2 did not transfer to Little Big Planet to this one? And you might say like, oh, because the skins you bought on Little Big Planet 2, you bought them on PS3, so obviously they don't transition into fucking PS5. Yeah, but the fucking Little Big Planet 3, the skins you bought on PS3 were still available. By the way, what the fuck is the point of me driving to pick up Caesar to the other fucking end of the map? Just to fucking go back? Caesar, we're friends and all, but what the fuck were you doing in here? What is the point of this fucking bullshit? I see him at the fucking garage mission earlier. He's sitting there fucking hanging out. And now he's out of town. Like what, his fucking car broke? And you might say his fucking car broke. Right? You might say like, oh, obviously his car broke because we fucking... That's why he was standing next to it like fixing something. Well, why the fuck are we driving it then? Oh, because he just happened to fix it. As we arrived. Why the fuck did I arrive in the first place? Couldn't I fucking have waited for him at the place where we were supposed to go? Caesar doesn't even have like any interesting dialogue right now. We're just fucking sitting in silence listening to music. I really thought I'd squeeze in, but I guess not. Every time you hit on a pedestrian in this game, they just freak the fuck out. I feel like that was the original case. Well, flower pickup. I always found the funniest shit as a kid when you picked up flowers. And I would tell people like, oh look, I'm about to give this lovely girl some flowers. And then I would beat the shit out of her with them. Yeah, beating up women really cracked me up as a kid. Still does. It's the funniest thing in the world. Doesn't crack me up because I'm dead inside. I don't really laugh, but that's besides the point. Yeah, so it pisses me off that the outfits I had, because I had so many fucking outfits. At some point, I used to spend all my fucking pocket change money on like fucking Little Big Planet 2 skins, because for a while I only played that. I love Little Big Planet 2. I still think it's the best Little Big Planet game, followed closely by the PS Vita one. And I guess this one is kind of like too different to be like on the list. It's not a Little Planet game. It's called Sackboy: A Big Adventure. It's a Sackboy game. Oh my God, Caesar.
Hey, who flipped the world?
I flipped the car and then did a slow spin. I hate this fucking game. And what? I have to drive all the way back.
Angel Pine Way. Follow the road and maybe we can pick them up.
Hold on. Check it out what you can do. You can lift the car up and then leave it like this. I don't think you could do that in the original. That's kind of cool. It's a cool little feature. I have a hide rider now. Looks pretty dumb. Yeah, and... yeah, by the way, can we just talk about how stupid this mission is? I flipped the car, like, what, halfway through the fucking path? By accident. Fucking, where did you came from? I don't know, fucking bitch. And I failed the mission and I gotta fucking redo it. Imagine if this was the original, I would have to drive to Caesar again. Like, what the fuck is the point? I wonder which hospital I would spawn in. Probably the one the furthest fucking away from me. Oh yeah, probably after today, in the next episode, I'm probably gonna do a bunch of in-between shit. I'll probably go to the driving school, I'll probably do the photography missions, maybe increase my lung capacity again, do some shopping, buy some guns, probably buy some clothes, change CJ's appearance again. And then most importantly, I'll probably also... oh yeah, do the paramedic missions, firefighter missions, and... I really would love to do the vigilante missions, but without the glitch being an option, I don't really know how the fuck I'll ever do this. Cause I don't care to do it the actual way they want me to, it's fucking ridiculous. And what else is there to do? There's something else I wanted to do, but I forgot what. Yeah, I can't fucking think of it. You know what? I have a memory of doing the yay missions, like I said at some point, oh, you know what? Let's do the fucking Caesar's yay mission. Like, he called me and I was about to do a mission, and then I was like, actually, you know what? Let's do this instead. I had a feeling I did that before, so this time I won't do it at all, because who the fuck cares? I most certainly don't. What I do want to do is racing missions, because I never did those in the original. Because at some point you unlock, oh my god, why isn't it working? Something else I'm doing over here, don't worry about it. There are, at some point you unlock racing missions and then you can partake in them. But I never did for some reason. Look guys, we're next to a Cluckenbill. Can you take a guess what shirt I'm wearing? Yeah, that's right, a Cluckenbill shirt. Oh, I know what mission this is. It's the mission where you spot Ryder at the fucking, It's the mission where you find Ryder and, like, the Ballas and, like, Tenpenny and... No, not Tenpenny, the fucking... What's his name? Torino. I feel like Torino could easily fucking, like, get rid of Tenpenny if we asked him really nicely, but then he would give us, like, a ridiculously hard mission to do. By the way, who is this? Oh, it's a Balla member.
What? You shermhead?
This business is bigger than any gang, is it?
Ryder, little bitch.
What a beautiful face. I can get it from all the angles. When I first played this, I was like, who the fuck is there in the car with Ryder?
This guy take himself real serious.
That's T-Bone Mendez.
What
T-Bone
now?
Mendez.
Say it?
Looks like a bitch. Beautiful outfit he's got.
Hey, who's the gringo?
That's
I don't
Torino.
like the look of that guy.
Mike
This more than a
Torino.
few thugs push a product. It's a serious organization.
And my favorite out of the gang, riding with his hoe.
How many
Oh,
of
his
these
hoe
clowns
rode
are
him
there?
through. Fucking
I know
Jizzy
a
B.
pimp when I see one. They being clever about this. It ain't no exchange and nothing incriminating.
I think I got plenty of pictures. I don't think I need more of them. Yeah, so those are like our bosses, kind of, we need to take care of in San Fierro. We're gonna have to kill each and every single one of them. Jizzy B is gonna die with the
That was
car
some heavy
jump.
shit.
We better split up and
Ryder
get out of here.
will
I'll
die.
meet you back at the
T-Bone Mendes
garage,
will
eh?
die. Along with Ryder, actually.
Coolio.
They die on
We
the
got
same
what we
mission.
came for anyway.
Jizzy B doesn't. I think Jizzy B might be the first one to die. Torino doesn't die. Torino's... You try and kill him, and you think you did, but then he comes back. Love this mission, by the way. They left me in the middle of the fucking nowhere. Nice fucking mission I got. Oh my fucking god. Now I gotta do what? Drive all the way back? How much cash we got on us? Nothing. I didn't fucking earn a single fucking dollar from these last two missions. I know what you might be saying. These last two missions, nobody, like, said anything like, oh, I'll pay you if you do this thing. Yeah, but it's fucking, like, it's a video game. Who the fuck cares whether it makes fucking narrative sense in a Grand Theft Auto game for me to get paid for doing nothing? It's like in Grand Theft Auto 3, you take, like, you do missions for, like, fucking anybody, and they always pay you. In Grand Theft Auto 3, you do a mission where you have to give a fucking ride to a hooker, and then you get paid $15,000 for it. And that's it. Like, in the first 10 minutes of Grand Theft Auto 3, you already get, like, 30,000 on you. Earned from doing some fucking pickups. And it's like, who the fuck gives a flying fuck whether it makes any fucking narrative sense? It doesn't, but at least I have the money to fucking spend it on shit, even though in Grand Theft Auto 3 there's not much shit to buy, to be honest. San Andreas, there's plenty more stuff to buy, and I wish they fucking started paying me money. And I know what you might be saying. Oh, OrosZ, you would probably have all the money you need if you weren't fucking customizing cars like a fucking moron in the past missions. And you know what, you're right, I gotta give it to you. I can't really... I don't have any good arguments as to why the fuck I customized those cars. I just did. I really liked this car as a kid always because I just found it funny, like, for some reason, like, it's like the shittiest car in the game. So, like, this game is full of these awesome fucking cars, but I chose to ride the, like, fucking dumb-looking truck. Like a fucking 30s-looking truck with a wooden fucking crate on the back. I don't even know what to call it. The basket? That sounds fucking stupid. I don't really get sometimes why this game tells me to go the way it does. It doesn't go around. I guess the highway doesn't really lead to my fucking garage. Whatever, I can take a little shortcut. Oh, I have a headache. Yeah, I was over the weekend doing some stuff and my legs really fucking hurt. I walked up for like 20 kilometers and shit. Kinda fucking tired. And today I had to do a lot of shopping. But I actually meant to do... I skipped like 2 days of recording last week because I just really didn't felt like doing
They
anything.
live in San Fierro, right?
Right, but they're using bikes, CJ, and they go cross country.
Not right now. I gotta check into some shit.
Now right now, Caesar, and never in my life. Hey, the buildings. They look kinda cool. Don't know why. The things on top of that building look kinda weird. Like, are they supposed to be antennas? Why the fuck are they so wide? They look like chimneys. Not chimneys, what the fuck's the name? No, I think I did meant a chimney. Got a cone on my head. How long is this video? 24 minutes? Let's do another mission. Let's actually make progress, unlike last episode where I did like one mission. No, I did
Hey,
two.
man, you get them flicks developed?
Except it took me, what, half an hour, two missions? Because I kept fucking one up.
To your brother-in-law that we were friends.
Oh, yeah? Well, look, Woozie, I need to get some info from you, man.
What exactly do you boys want to know?
Oh, man.
Holmes.
Why don't you go take a look?
These guys?
Yeah.
They're the locals.
Why didn't you take a
They're pretty
look?
big time, I think.
Woozy.
Don't have any dealings with them. We don't touch blow. Now this guy runs things. I don't know his name.
Mike
This
Torino.
guy is T-Bone Mendez. He's the muscle.
Looks like a fucking zombie on that picture.
That's Jizzy B. He's the biggest pimp in town.
Jizzy
They help
motherfucking
set up
B?
the deals. You know,
My favorite
concierge of
character.
sorts.
Hey, did he my way in? How I get to him?
Oh, Jizzy? Jizzy runs the Pleasure Domes Club in that old fortress under the Gant Bridge.
There is actually a fortress in San
Hey,
Francisco
good looking
that
out,
No problem.
was
Don't be a
turned into a
stranger.
brothel.
All right.
I believe it also is like a porn studio, so a lot of like porn. I actually don't have to go to Jeezy's club, but I kind of don't really got anything else going on at the moment. Also, the fucking driving missions kind of appear on my map all the time as if it's a main mission. But you know what I'll tell you? I'll do it in between episodes. It's exactly the same as it was in the original, just like all the other missions, but it doesn't really progress any narrative. Like, you just go there and just like your driving skill increases and it's not really interesting. You just do a bunch of dumb shit. So you know what, to spare you the fucking stupidity of watching this shit, I'll just fucking do it in between episodes, I don't care. Kinda have a feeling Jizzy B's mission is gonna be a little long, but you know what, fuck it, I don't really care. The faster I'm fucking done with this shitty game, the better. Yeah, and what was I saying? I was saying something. I forgot what the fuck was it. It's talking about Little Big Planet. That's, yeah, it's gameplay-wise, it's pretty good. Another thing... What the fuck? So, another complaint I have is that you cannot use stickers in the game. You don't even have the pop-up menu anymore. Or I think it was called Pop It. I really hate that, because unless you unlock it. But I don't think you do. Because that was so fucking fun in Little Big Planet, where you could just whip it out at any moment. The pop-up menu, that is. Oh look, the crates, I think, actually somehow like moved around while I was driving. That's kind of cool. Because they look glitched out. So I'm assuming they glitched out because I was driving a lot. And the physics didn't know what the fuck to do.
Mink sheets, mink coats, mink curtains in the window. When I
Mink.
walk down the stairs, I'm walking down on the mink carpet. Now who's this trick? I don't need no more friends, baby. All they try to do is peel me from my hoe. Nah, it ain't
Jizzy B might be one of my favorite characters in this
I
game.
heard you was the man with the hookup.
I don't know, I just love Jizzy B. He's so fucking funny for some reason. There's a guy on YouTube who goes by the GC and he does Grand Theft Auto mission videos.
Anything you want, I can do. For a guy like me to work with, to work for a guy like Jizzy B. Well, now that you mention it, I do have a slight problem. Something a little dumb muscle like
Yeah, and you might think like, oh, maybe Jizzy B is... I only like him because he's like a funny pimp. He's like the most stereotypical pimp imaginable. But there's more to the reason why I really like Jizzy B. When I was doing my Monster Hunter World Let's Play, I was making my character and I was like, what is the opposite of a fucking fantasy RPG that I could turn into my character? At first I was trying to make Hitler, but then I was like, that joke's gonna get like really lame. So I was like, a pimp. I feel like the absolute opposite of a fucking fantasy RPG character would be a 90s pimp from fucking San Francisco. Like, what's fucking fantasy?
Mr. C to the J. See that pretty
Fucking-
thing in my car?
What's like
Drop off
the...
at the hotel downtown.
God damn it, Jeezy, you keep
Use my
interrupting
phone
me.
and give me a ring-a-ding when you're done.
Yeah, and basically I ended up making Jizzy B my main character of that entire playthrough. But what I really like to think is that the Monster Hunter World Let's Play, because Jizzy B was the main character of it, I like to think that this is the same character. Like, as in Monster Hunter World. Actually, that's not how I thought about it, that the Monster Hunter World Strong story is like a prequel to San Andreas, like taking place like millions of years ago. What I like to think instead is that Jizzy B just like travels between like different timelines. So at some point he traveled to the new continent in Monster Hunter World. And he became a hunter. And Did I ever play this him in anything else? I played as him in my gameplay and such episode of Soul Calibur, so I like to think that's also the same character. And I like to like that's kind of like my D&D character to go, Jizzy B. He's like a paladin with a giant fucking double-handed axe and heavy armor and like 10 charisma. And also, the only reason he saves the world and does all these ridiculous fucking things and fights monsters is that so his business wouldn't fucking be... Wouldn't fucking, you know, suffer. Because, like, GZB is a pimp, most importantly, and then a hero of whatever story he's a part of, second. By the way, if you don't know what the fuck I'm actually talking about, then go watch my Monster Hunter World Let's Play, and think about how the main character of that Let's Play, the one I'm playing as, is the same as GZB in this game. But then you might think like, wait, doesn't GZB fucking dies in this game? Well, yeah. And I like to think that's actually that epic fucking character, the main protagonist of Monster Hunter World and my other Let's Plays I did when I played as him. I like to think that this is actually his canonical death. Yeah, and I'm still not really sure about the whole fucking story of him traveling between different timelines. How, like, in each game, he kind of starts from the bottom again. Like, in one of the games, he's the Dragonborn, in the other game, he's the Hunter. In another game, he's like the Soul Calibur made-up character. It's like, what's the explanation between all these? How does it all connect? Well, it's a bit hard to connect so many fantasy universes and pretend that they're the same. Oh. Well, I think I killed the wrong person. Ain't my fucking fault. She stood behind him. Bullshit. Yeah, so that's a brief history of GZB and why do I really like him. Because he for some reason just kind of randomly ended up being like a very important character to my channel. Another character like that is Jimmy Bob, except Jimmy Bob is an entirely original character. Because I just kind of find it funny how in every single like RPG that I play, which actually wasn't that many, I mean like fantasy RPG, I always play as the same character, and I like to think that somehow these two Let's Plays are connected and they tell like one long story. And that's why I always play as a GZB whenever I play like a fantasy RPG. I try to make my character look like GZB. Wait, another Let's Play where I played as GZB was Terraria. Die. And you ho, get the fuck out of my way.
Hey, it's CJ. Just
Sloppy.
to let you know, you don't have to worry about no competition in Hashberry.
Worried? Did I say I was worried? No, I did not. Now to the real deal.
And I like to think he has the same attitude in all these fantasy fucking things. Like, even though it's like supposed to be in the past. Because this is like the last canonical appearance of GZB in this game. And I also just kind of find it funny that this epic fucking hero and protagonist of all these fantasy games just kind of dies like that. Like, he just runs away from CJ. Like, he just kind of settled a little bit too much in the fortress in San Francisco, and he just like lost all of his powers. Like, he's not the Dragonborn anymore. He's not the fucking Hunter. He's not the main character of Terraria who fought like eyeballs and Cthulhu monsters. Now he's just some fucking guy. Oh, sorry, ho. Gotta fix my fucking car while I go under there.
Mr. Jizzy, it's CJ.
Damn, look at her tits. Not only they're so huge, they're so bouncy. This is the definitive edition, they were right.
Nobody turns my hoe. You get your ass back to the hotel.
See how he cares about the hoes? That's was part of the joke. Like, he doesn't really do this to save the world or anything. He just does this to fucking save his business. Yeah, and another thing about GZB that I came up with. Whenever I played stuff like Cyberpunk and The Outer Worlds, which is like futuristic space kind of RPGs, you know? I played as this character named Jimmy Bob, because I was like, what's the opposite of like a sci-fi setting? Well, kind of like a hillbilly kind of character who lives in a fucking trailer in some kind of fucking swamp in the middle of America. That's like the opposite of sci-fi. And that's when Jimmy Bob came from. But then I noticed something, that both Jizzy B and Jimmy Bob have very similar names. And then I realized, so the year this game takes place in is 1992. Another game where I played as Jimmy Bob, but I'd never made a Let's Play of it yet. Was Far Cry 5. And I like to think that that's the beginning of Jimmy Bob's story. Because that one, like, you play as like this deputy and stuff. That feels like the beginning of Jimmy Bob. And what year does Far Cry 5 takes place? And I think it takes place in like 2018, or whatever the game came out. So I was thinking, what if when Jizzy B died in this game, like his spirit of this fucking warrior and also the main protagonist of my Let's Plays transition into this entirely original character of Jimmy Bob, and Jimmy Bob is basically like the reincarnated Jizzy B. So yeah, that's a lot of weird fucking thought put into these characters only I give a fuck about. I don't like this mission very much. I think it's a bit too long. Maybe if Caesar's mission wasn't so fucking stupidly bloated, I wouldn't have any issue with this mission being long. But no, they had to fucking make it annoying as fuck. Nice. Now for you. Hope believe in hell, cause that's where you go, bitch. Uh-oh, it seems like your limousine can get up hills like my car too, actually. Machine pistol skill is nice. Oh, that son of a bitch took a shortcut? I don't have exactly the most maneuverable car. Kinda pisses me off. She's getting a blowjob while we're doing all this? See, maybe if priests, kinda like preachers, who are allowed to have sex in families, maybe they weren't molesting little kids if they just were allowed to fucking, you know, do the things they want to do. Like all human beings want. Yeah, I'm really trying to catch up to this dumbass, but it's fucking hard. Oh, I think he fucking killed himself. I'll help out. There we go. Well, this has nothing to do with me, officer.
Everything's been taken care of, Mr. Jizzy.
Oh,
No, I think he believed me.
Right hand, baby. Oh, and by the way, that car's just come up over on the APB. Dump it, keep it, whatever.
I think I'll keep it.
For me, my hoes, and my club.
Oh, for sure, you got that, man.
How much I get paid? And I didn't get paid enough to fucking buy Zero's place. Beautiful. As I like to say. What's up with these gay flags everywhere? Oh, is this the gay neighborhood? Yeah, so I explained you the lore behind GCB now, I guess. Hope you're all caught up and you know what the fuck GCB's all about. Is there like a pay and spray I can use? Oh, we can do submissions in this car. You might be thinking, what the fuck kind of a car is this that do submissions in? Well, that's the Pimp Mobile. Which means that I can do pimp missions in this one. And pimp missions are basically you just kind of drive hoes around. I don't really know what the fuck you do in them, but they're not really worth doing, because all you get for doing them is that when you go and pick up a hooker and have sex with her, she pays you instead of you paying her. Which is pretty funny. You're such a fucking pimp that the hookers pay you instead. Yeah, you could have find one of those cars behind a gas station in Los Santos. I think I actually shown you where it is. I'm not gonna park it because it's a nice car. I'm gonna keep it. Guess we're gonna use it next episode. How long is this episode anyway? Is the Yay leaving San Fierro?
What's up?
Hey, Carl, it's Woozy.
Oh, it's Woozy.
Hey, if you got some time, I'd like for you to come over so we can talk about
Is
something.
that a stepped-on burger?
Sure. Where you at?
I own
Ah,
a
who
little
stepped on
wedding
this
shop in
burger?
Chinatown. Just come around and introduce yourself.
Bummer.
We'll be expecting a visit.
It's a plan, man. Later.
Kind of made me hungry for a burger, to be honest. So we got Jizzy B's mission, which are marked by a fucking blue skull for some reason. Is that a crystal skull, or is that supposed to be something completely different? We got the W mission, which is for Woozy. We got the Zero missions, which I can't fucking do yet. Drive school missions. Beautiful car over there, nice. And we got the N, the elusive N mission, which is inaccessible. Can never reach it. Anyway, see you fellas in the next episode. Bye.